Ladies and gentlemen, I cordially thank you with the utmost sincerity for the honor you have conferred upon me. The greatest honor that it is possible for this sovereign assembly to confer. By electing me as your first president, the Constituent Assembly has got two main functions to perform. The first is the very onerous, responsible task of framing our future Constitution of Pakistan. We have to do the best we can in adopting a provisional constitution for the federal legislature of Pakistan. The first and the foremost thing I would like to emphasize is this. Remember that you are now a sovereign legislative body, and you have got all the powers. You will no doubt agree with me that the first duty of a government is to maintain law and order so that the life, property, and religious beliefs of its subjects are fully protected by the state. The second thing that occurs to me is this. One of the biggest curses from which India is suffering is bribery and corruption. That really is a poison root, and we must put that down with an iron hand. Black marketing is another curse. A citizen who does black marketing commits a greater crime than the biggest and most grievous of crimes. The next thing is the evil of nepotism and jobbery. This evil must be crushed relentlessly. Any idea of a united India could never have worked, and in my judgment it would have led us terrific disaster. And maybe the view is correct, maybe it is not. That remains to be seen. Now, if we want to make this great state of Pakistan happy and prosperous, we should wholly and solely concentrate on the well-being of the people, and especially of the masses and the poor. And we should again to work in that spirit, and in course of time, all these angularities of majority and minority communities. No power can hold another nation, and especially a nation of 400 million souls in subjection. And nobody could have conquered you. And even if it had happened, and nobody could have continued its hold on you for any length of time but for this. Therefore, we must learn a lesson from this. You are free. You are free to go to your temples. You are free to go to your mosques or any other places of worship in this state of Pakistan. You may belong to any religion or caste or creed. That has nothing to do with the business of the state. No, I think we should keep that in front of us as our ideal, and you will find that in course of time, Hindus would cease to be Hindus, and Muslims would cease to be Muslims. Not in the religious sense, because that is the personal faith of each individual, but in the political sense as citizens of the state. Well, gentlemen, I do not wish to take up any more of your time, and thank you again for the honor you have done to me. And I shall always be guided by the principles of justice and fair play without any, as is put in the political language, prejudicial, in other words, partiality or favoritism. My guiding principle will be justice and complete impartiality, and I am sure that with your support and cooperation, I can look forward to Pakistan becoming one of the greatest nations of the world.